Ladies and gentlemen, I have done it. I have done what some might consider to be completely unreasonable, which, honestly, that's fair. Today, I have added every single animatronic in the Five Nights at Freddy's series to Ultimate Custom Night. I know, I'm really cool, thank you. I'll finish, I'll wait for you to finish your applause. Thank you. Anyway, now, just to get this out of the way, I was kind of lying when I said that. I didn't add every single animatronic from the Five Nights at Freddy's series to Ultimate Custom Night. That's kind of a lie. That's a complete and total lie. I didn't do that at all. Basically, I did that, but not actually. I added every animatronic that wasn't already in the game. Like, that includes scenery animatronics, so like how, Bonbon's just kind of sitting on the desk in the sister location office skin, you know? I'm not counting that. No, I am counting that as Bonbon's entry in the series, in the game. And also, I'm not including any special delivery skins, and no animatronics that are like kind of different but not really. Like, I'm not counting Phantom Foxy from FNAF 3 and from Help Wanted as different characters. Anyway, I think that's about it. So, and also I'm not adding, like, any, weird animatronics. Like, not weird, because Music Man's in the game, but, like, you know, speaking of Music Man, I'm sorry for any DJ Music Man lovers, but he's unfortunately too big. Now, I know that, especially if you are a Super Smash Brothers fan, especially from, like years ago, and you wanted Ridley in the game, this is probably the one of the multiple times that you will hear the excuse, oh, he's too big to be in the game. Yeah, that's a Nintendo joke right there. That was pretty funny, not gonna lie. But that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about Ultimate Custom Night, but everyone. That's what I put it. I wrote it down on some paper, and it's right in front of me. And that's what I put at the top of the page. UCN, but everyone. So yeah. Anyway, here we go. So starting off with number 1, we have electrobab. So electrobab works kind of similar to how he did in Sister Location. Or the Sister Location Custom Night. Well, yeah, I mean, he's only in the Custom Night. So he sits in parts and service, Toy Freddy's room, and he drains power. So just click him and make him go away. Also, just another disclaimer, I don't expect this to be possible. If this was ever in a game, I don't expect this to be possible at all. So yeah. Anyway, Endo 01 and Endo 02. So they wear the head of whoever they're pretending to be. They can be anyone, like, even if they're not in the game, they can still be them. So basically, what that means is, like, so if you see Circus Baby in the right hall, then it's like, oh no, I gotta go buy her plushie. But then you go back and realize it's Circus Baby's head on just an endoskeleton. Then it's like, oh, well, I've been fooled. And they you just have to ignore them. They don't really do anything. But anyway, so Funtime Freddy is an exact opposite to Lefty. He's more active when it's colder and quieter. So basically, if it's below, 63 or something, he is more active. Again, this is supposed to be, impossible, so you're supposed to be, juggling the temperature, just going back and forth, I mean, not like that's impossible, it's just very hard, I would assume. Anyway, so now, Glitch Trap. And also this is supposed to be, alphabetized, except for, the security breach animatronics. So yeah, but so Glitch Trap, he appears once per night. You have to find 16 tapes around the cameras before he kills you. So he's kind of like Rockstar Bonnie. He just appears, and once he's there, you have to find 16 tapes around the map. They're in set locations, so you can memorize them. And then you just have to find them. And then once you find him, he's gone. And it can take however long it takes until you find them. You either die or that happens. I haven't figured out time for when he kills you, but you know, where there's like 30 seconds or like 20 seconds or whatever. Probably not 20, but yeah, whatever. Also, again, I apologize for my congestion. I hate it as much as you do, if not more. So yeah, anyway, moving on, we have Grim Foxy. So Grim Foxy, he will either howl or scrape his scythe on the ground to alert you. If you don't have the mask on, he will be loud for 7 seconds. So basically, like, that's what I wrote. At the beginning, I kind of tried to, like, write them as, like, actual entries, but then one of them, like, my actual entry for security bot is Funtime Chica. Like, that's literally it. I'll get to that later, but yeah. So basically, it's similar to the Corn Maze minigame in Curse of Dreadbear. So he will, you know, he'll either howl or scrape his scythe, and once he does that, he's gonna run into your office, and you have to have the mask on, because that's, you know, emulating the, you know, I don't know, things that you have to hide behind in Corn Maze. And also, another thing that I probably should have said earlier is that this is supposed to be as natural as possible. It's supposed to just fit within the current restrictions of Ultimate Custom Night, so I'm not going to add, like, a shock button in the camera. You know, I'm not going to add, like, moving around. You know, it's just going to be, like, I modded the game. It's just going to be, like, I, you know, replaced models or something, you know. So anyway, but yeah, and again, once he gets in the office, he'll be loud for 7 seconds. So, Jack O'Bonney, he appears outside your office. Now, when I say that, I mean, like, in the door, not in the camera. So, like how Nightmare Fredbear does it, not how, you know, like, Rockstar Chica does it. So, he'll be there, you'll see, like, him glowing or whatever, and he'll just heat up the office, and you just have to close the door to make him go away. So now we have Nightmare Foxy. So Nightmare Foxy is similar to how he is in FNAF 4. He shares Funtime Cove with Funtime Foxy, and if he's there, then you have to look at him, and then he just kind of goes away. Like, when I say similar to Nightmare Foxy in FNAF 4, I mean, like, you know, it's similar to, like, closing the door on him, or closing the closet doors on him. It, like, resets him, but since it's Ultimate Custom Night, it goes a lot faster, and you just have to look at him. Okay, now Phantom Foxy. He replaces Foxy, normal Foxy, at random. And check the action figure on the desk, you know, where it switches between Bonnie and Foxy. Check that, and if the Foxy action figure looks, like, decayed or damaged or burned or something, that's when he's in Pirate's Cove. And then if you look at him, he will jump scare you, like Phantom jump scare. So, you know, you get, like, the white screen, and then your, like, eyeballs are weird. Yeah, anyway, so next is Plush Babies. After Dee Dee spawns them in, so, you know, I'm adding a character to Dee Dee's roster. For the next 30 seconds, you can't keep doors closed for too long. So this one is very similar to Night Terror Circus Baby. Like how they're in the closet with you, and if you hold the door closed too long, they start to, like, you know, rattle or whatever. And then if you hold it closed for too long, they kill you. So that's kind of like what I did that after. And then after 30 seconds, they go away. Shadow Freddy, so similar to how he is in FNAF 3, you know, like the whole follow me and everything, he leads other animatronics to your room. However, basically what this does is, if they're below level 5, he basically boosted them 10 levels. So, for, like, one attack. So basically, if you have level 1 Happy Frog, then he will boost Happy Frog to a level 10 until you block her, or whatever, you know, before you, so she will be level 10 until you close the, either close the duct door or whatever on her, or until you use the heater to push her back. Actually, that was a really bad, Happy Frog was a really bad person to do with that. let's just say like Wither Chica. So you have level 2 Wither Chica. Well, he boosts Wither Chica to level like 12 until you know, you block her. And of course he makes like sounds, I guess. You know, he'll do like a I guess while it's active he'll do like a you know, like the SAVETHEM. You know, he'll make that noise. Or the animatronic that is affected by him will make that noise. Anyway, next page. Yeah, and also last page, because I only did one page, or one piece of paper, and just did the front and back. Anyway, so Spring Bonnie. So, I don't actually know if Spring Bonnie is an Ultimate Custom Night. I don't think he is, but I have the Ultimate Guide, the FNAF book, and it said that he is. So I'm not sure about that. I know he was teased for the game, but I didn't know if he was actually in the game. So I'm adding him in the game. So he's very similar to Fredbear. He's only an Easter egg jump scare. So what you have to do is you have to set all of the Springtrap variants to 1983. So Springtrap is 1, Scraptrap as 9, Glitchtrap as 8, and Burntrap as 3. I'll get to Burntrap later. But once you do that, he appears and jump scares you, kind of like Golden Freddy in FNAF 1. So yeah, that's what that does. Anyway, so Withered Foxy, he appears in the corner and just kind of sits there. He changes corners sometimes, but he sits in the corner and is pretty similar to Nightmare Balloon Boy, where if he activates, you have to flash him. Let's see, who else do we have? Withered Freddy. So, Withered Freddy is a polar opposite to normal Freddy. He is on the right side of the office and moves more when it's colder. And yeah, that's about it. Anyway, the last normal character, or not security breach character, is Yendo. So Yendo appears in the monitor, not really the monitor, but more like the, you know, camera place. You know, like it is the monitor, but, you know, it's like in the camera. So he appears there, and kind of like how he is in Sister Location, he makes the everything darker. Because Sister Location, he lowers the oxygen, but of course there's no oxygen in Ultimate Custom Night, so he just kind of makes it darker. The longer you look at him, of course, and then when you switch cameras, he should be gone. Okay, so now we have Security Breach. So, fun fact, I'm making Glamrock Freddy help you, because that's what he does in the game. So he's available once per hour, and he can stop unstoppable animatronics. You know, so like Toy Freddy, Lefty, and on my list, Funtime Freddy, but also the puppet. So if Toy Freddy gets a game over, you can like hop in him, and Toy Freddy will just go away. And again, this can only happen once per hour. And by once per hour, I mean there's an hour cooldown. So what, like 45 seconds? So basically, this is just easier, but there's a catch to it. It doesn't work for any animatronic. It's just the unstoppable animatronics. So, you know, if you have Nightmare Balloon Boy standing up and normal Balloon Boy just got in there, he's laughing at you, you can't use the flashlight. Technically, Nightmare Balloon Boy isn't unstoppable, it's just that you have bad luck. So yeah, frick you, I guess. But if the puppet's music box runs out, then you could stop her with Glamrock Freddy. Anyway, Monty. Monty is, basically, what I put was Monty is Withered Chica, but in the ducks. So I wanted to add more characters to the ducks, because I feel like they're really underused. So basically what he does is he crawls around in the ducts, and instead of how the mediocre melodies are in the actual game, he crawls around in the ducts. And of course, all of the Glamrock animatronics, they're their like defeated, damaged versions, not their normal versions. So you know he's missing legs, but he crawls around the ducts, and instead of being affected by heat and sound, he just has to bonk into the wall. He just has to bonk into the door, and then he goes back. So, it's Wheeler Chica, but in the ducks. Let's see, who else do we have? Glamrock Chica. So, Glamrock Chica enters through the side vent, and when she's in your office, she makes noise for 30 seconds. Yeah, that's about it, but, so, not that bad, but basically Balloon Boy. It's Balloon Boy, but just the sound part. Yeah, that's about it, but, so yeah, anyway, so now we have Roxanne. So Roxanne, again, she doesn't have eyeballs, so, I try to make this also similar to her, burn trap fight in Security Breach, where, so what you have to do is you have to, hide from her when she's in the office, and the doors don't stop her. So the doors in this, they don't stop her, but they do hold her in place. And then you have to put the wet floor sign in front of her. Just to use that more. So now Mini Music Man. We have Mini Music Man, just not DJ Music Man. We've got Mini and normal. We don't have Large Music Man, though. I'm sorry. However, Mini Music Man, he will crawl along the ducts and attract the other animatronics with sound. So you know how he's in the vents and Security Breach and makes noise? Well, he does that in the ducts, he attracts the mediocre melodies to it, and they just kind of, it can either be used to your advantage or your disadvantage. So, do that with what you will. Okay, so now we're at Security Bot. Security Bot, I've just put Funtime Chica. What I mean by that is, it's, Funtime Chica, but a jump scare from Security Bot. Just how sometimes Security Bot just jump scares you randomly. That's what I did that for. So Vanny walks along the halls and, does that weird, visual bug thing. She just kind of does that and goes away eventually when she shut the doors. And if you don't shut the doors, she'll just make another lap around the hall, making your vision weirder. Okay, so now we're at the last two. So now we have Blob. So he waves his tentacles across the screen, like he does in Security Breach and the Burn Trap fight, where they're just kind of waving around. And this is basically just Nightmare On, but if you touch them, you die. So yeah, don't touch them. But also, to make it easier, he only appears at 5 a.m. because, I also feel like that's similar to his, fight in Security Breach. He doesn't really show up until later in the fight. So now, the last animatronic on the list, we have Burn Trap. So Burn Trap will activate all animatronics in the office from the desk TV. So what I mean by that is, like if you have Rockstar Freddy, Nightmare Balloon Boy, Scrap Baby, all a bunch office animatronics, he will activate them from a random monitor. And he just activates them, and he'll show up in like the desk monitor. Like that. Anyway, cool. That's it, I think. And also, this will add a Security Breach map or office skin that adds Mapbot, so he's in the game, and also probably just some other animatronics too, and also probably the endoskeleton. And also, you might have noticed that there's a lot of animatronics now on this list, such as, Bon Bon and Biddy Bab and stuff like that. And, the most heinous crime of all to miss, Lemonade Clown and Fruit Punch Clown. I'm sorry, I would have added wait, no, actually I did add them. I just forgot about them. Actually, extra 2 entries, Lemonade Clown and Fruit Punch Clown. Sorry, I forgot that I actually had ideas for them. I just forgot to write them down. I also ran out of paper, so yeah. But anyway, so they are basically they're also helpers, so you can buy them from the prize counter for 15 Faz coins, and they just attract all of the animatronics in the room that you put them in. Because like their mini game in Pizzeria Simulator is they jump scare random kids, so it's basically just that, but it's all the animatronics in that room, and so they distract them. But yeah, so that's it. I'm sorry that I missed them earlier, but yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, I guess so. That's about it. Anyway, so thank you for watching the video. Sorry if your favorite character was missed. I apologize. But I did cover Withered Freddy, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, I guess that's about it. So thank you for watching. And I apologize for my voice and congestedness. But I will see you all later. Goodbye.
Hey, sorry I forgot the Daker attendant in the recording. Basically he would just be a disturbance. Whenever you would flip down the monitor he might be there just dancing. But at 5 AM he becomes basically Nightmare Freddy or a nightmare.